morning. Happy Labor Day. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Listen, coming to you this morning, I know you guys think I'm crazy because I'm always here on holidays, Mondays and Thursdays, whether it's a holiday or not. But this morning, I actually want to talk about an important topic that's come up a couple of times actually in conversation. And I feel like a lot of you are having the same conversation or maybe wondering the same thing. And that is, what is the missing ingredient in your career and in your life? You're stuck. You feel frustrated. You don't know why. You want to know what's the missing ingredient in your life, and this morning we're going to talk about it. But first, if you're wondering who the person is who is lecturing you about the problems in your life, I'm Cicely. I'm your career success coach. I have 25 years of experience in business and politics, and I bring that experience to you to help you succeed in any role. And the sweet spot to helping you succeed is to find your voice and step into your power. But you can't do that unless you fix the missing ingredient in your career and your life. And that missing ingredient is consistency. It's consistency. You're stuck, you're frustrated, you're wondering what's next because it's a lack of consistency. Consistency in four areas. You lack consistency of purpose. You lack consistency of motivation. You lack consistency of effort. You lack consistency of results. You lack consistency. I'll say one more time. You lack consistency of purpose, consistency of motivation, consistency of effort, consistency of results. And a couple of weeks ago, I did a video for you guys and I asked you the question, what problem are you trying to solve? And we talked in that video about being miserable versus uncomfortable. Miserable is where you are right now. Uncomfortable is the change you need to make. But the reason why you stay miserable, that's consistency when it comes to a lack of desire to move, to act, to change your circumstances. So when it comes to why are you stuck? Why are you frustrated? What problem are you trying to solve in your career, in your life? It's called consistency. It's a lack of consistency and follow through in every area you do. Folks, it's easier to complain than to do something about it. And I was just having this conversation with my brother yesterday, and he said, "What's your video about tomorrow?" And I said, "You know what? Probably the topic we're talking about right now, consistency. We were talking about working out and being healthy and consistency in our eating and in our exercise." But he and I quickly started having a conversation about consistency in all areas of our life. It's the problem we're trying to solve is a lack of consistency. That's why you're frustrated. That's why you're stuck. That's why you're unhappy. That's why you're wondering what's next. That's why you don't have a plan. It's consistency. And if you grab a pen, I'm going to give you one thing to write down this morning. I'm not going to go long here. I'm going to keep this short. It's Labor Day. I'm not going to lecture you for 20 or 25 minutes like I usually do. I'm going to give you a quick quote to write down, and I'll wrap this up. The quote: "The gap between the life you're living and the life you want is called mindset, focus, and consistency." Did you guys get that? The gap between the life you're living and the life you want is called mindset, focus, and consistency. My friends, I have a great friend I grew up with. His name is Coach Michael Burt, and he says, "Stop being casual with your potential." When you lack consistency, you're being casual with your potential because you're not doing the work that it takes to actually solve the problems that would get you over the obstacle and over the hump and get to that life that you want. It's point A to point B, the life you're living versus the life you want. What are you willing to do to get there this morning? And if you say, why is she talking about this on Labor Day? Summer's over, technically. You're coming out of your summer. Some people say slumber and people take the summer off. You know what? There are no days off. It's Labor Day, and I'm talking about this because you've got 4 months left in this year. What are you going to do with those 4 months? Are you going to close the gap between the life you are living and the life you want? Or are you going to stay mired in being frustrated and being stuck in a lack of consistency? You need consistency, purpose, motivation, effort, and results. That is the missing ingredient in your career and in your life. It's consistency. So that's why we're having this conversation this morning. It's because you got 4 months left to level up and to decide to do something about it, to decide to be consistent in your efforts, in your purpose, in your motivation, in your results, to decide to move, to act, and to change your circumstances. So this morning, I challenge you, what are you going to do to be consistent going forward? You haven't been consistent in the past. That's why you still have the problems you have. So, what are you going to do to be consistent going forward? Are you ready to act? Are you ready to move? Are you ready to change your circumstances? That's the question I'm going to leave you with this morning.